Okay, you may start.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to Dr. Muhammad and all my fellow friends. So today I will present my thesis title, which is the impact of machine translation on translators' productivity in Malaysia. Moving to introductions, in this new era globalization, machine translation has been known as machine translation, machine that is fully translated by computer without any human involvement. Machine translation is widely available in the online world. If the more people are interacting between each other all over the world, the more there is demand for machine translation. Machine also have taken on many human tasks. Translating between languages is one of the tasks that machine would do. After that, Malaysia's involvement in machine translation has started in the early 1980s with the establishment of its first machine translation center at the University of Science, Malaysia. So for the objective of the study, I have two objectives, which is the first one is to identify the impact of machine translation on human translators' productivity in Malaysia. The second one is to determine whether machine translation benefit translators or else. Moving on to research questions, I have two too. The first one is, what is the impact of machine translation on translators' productivity in Malaysia? The second one is, to what extent do machine translation access translators? So for literature review, in this chapter, I have already described about machine translation and the benefits of the machine translation, as well as examine previous study on how machine translation were used in translation field in order to shed some light to my predicament in starting this study. So Brown,
Okay, no worries. Just continue.
oh, sorry. Hello, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. In machine translation, Brown et al. 1990 suggested the use of statistical approaches. They suggested a translation method in which the source text is partitioned into a set fixed location. The glossary is used to fix the set of a construct a sequence, and the target fixed location are then rearranged to form a target sentence. Google Translate is an example of a statistical machine. Google can produce translation using different algorithms based on probability and statistics, thanks to its vast and comprehensive corpus, had already which had already surpassed 1 trillion word in 2006. Google Machine Translation is also very cleverly linked to translation memory, which improved the created text by adding previous human translated phrases. As the machine translation is paired with the translation memory, the accuracy and the efficiency of their translation improve. However, according to ALPAC report, machines cannot compete with the standard of human translation, and continued to investigate how the machine could be used to produce automatic researches, and continued to machine cannot compete with the human translation, and that funding for computer should be halted. However, number of researchers, they still continue to study on how the machine could be used to produce automatic languages processes. So for methodology, Quantitative approaches on Google based on Google Forms questionnaire was used as part of the methodology. For this study, I think for this study, I decided to do a quantitative study, which is a questionnaire, and these are the general information, which is the age, gender, race, level of study, and name of institution that I will ask to my participants. And then also, I will ask what are the benefits of machine translation, translators productivity in Malaysia. It's just that something that involves about machine translation and how does it benefit to translators. Some kind of questions like that I want to ask to all my participants. And these are I still haven't planned yet whether I want to ask. The first is already confirmed, which is the management and science university students. And then the second one, maybe I will plan on, maybe I will choose either University of Malaya students of University of Science. But I am still in processing. Maybe I will try my best, and the number of participants that I will target is 20 to 30 participants. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Okay, very good. Regarding the regarding the what we call the methodology, you can select around 20, you can target 20 to 25 respondent. I think that will be acceptable. And for the universities, you can select also university, what we call University Science Malaysia, USM.
Okay.
And yes, and you can also select the University Malaya because they have a translation program. You can select University Malaya, USM, and MSU. So you have three students. Each university, maybe you can select around 7 to 10 participants. That will be enough.
Okay, I will try my best.
Yeah, sure. All the best. Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
presentation.
Doctor.